project page for our stamp site. We'll be focusing on make a stamp, kind of set it. So this will be our CTA, and we'll provide some of the other things like the price and so on. So stamp and sons. Let's use this. So we want to kind of create this as a landing page, a hybrid product landing page. It kind of gives first all the information about the stamp. We'll add benefits, we'll add the price, so it's really clear. So there are no, I would say, surprises at the end. And we'll also add a bit of content as well, so as well as social proof. And when someone clicks, they will get the make a stamp builder. So they'll upload an image and start this with some improvements. So this will be the third step to kind of do. Okay. Let's first start with the gallery. We want a bit bigger images here, maybe 3 of them, or actually 5. Let's try and do 5. 4 or 5, we'll see. Like this. And then we'll move. Then we'll move here. So we already have the copy here. Let's start with the main headline. Let's use the get personalized perfection with stamps and sons. Let's use this one. Like this. Let's add the product so it's a bit clear. And then let's add the same social proof here above it. It's good that we add these on, I would say, prominent places next to the headline or next to the product, but we could have these below as well, but the cleanest way is to kind of have them above. Sub headline experience custom stamp designs tailored for your unique needs. So we'll kind of explain a bit more about the offer here. So let's do this and do this one. Okay. Have this one a bit colored. Okay. Key benefits. We'll copy the same component. We want to reuse if the data is the same. Then reuse the style and design for the component to keep the development cost low, so developer doesn't need to create 2 different components for mobile and desktop. Instead, we just use the same one if the data is the same. If we'd have images next to each other, then it's a new component and we need some tweaking. They can use the first one based on the, I would say, as a base one, but we extend it into the images. So this service, and CTA. We use the blue button, as we always use the same ones. That push the the visitor towards the checkout. So each step is a button. But let's do a different CTA. Like, let's use the same one. Make a stamp. So it's clear what this will be. Okay. Let's add estimated delivery. Again, we do have it here, but it's always good to have these next to the add to cart buttons, or in this case, make a stamp button. Okay. This. And the second one will be satisfaction guarantee, which is also a good signal, as when you buy, you kind of don't have a bad feeling about this. If you're not really sure, you can always kind of try it. For today, 2+, let's add 1-year warranty. Okay. Just make this text a bit closer together. Let's see if it's any better. Add this in a layer or in a box, just so it's a bit clearer and stands out a bit. This. You can maybe add the colors here. Okay. Let's make it like this. Maybe gray, so it's not the same as our CTA button. So kind of separate it if we, yeah, like this. Okay. Now we need some badges. So we have the Etsy badge. So let's try use this one. Let's use the same colors that Etsy has, just so it's clear for kind of their branding. So add available on. And this a bit bigger. Usually we can add these on. Let's see. Maybe here. Make it a bit smaller. So we want to use this as more of a social proof. Then we want to kind of send them to buy there, because we already paid, maybe for example, for ads on our landing page. So it doesn't really make sense to send them then to Etsy, because there's a few reasons. One is it takes them longer to more clicks. It's a different website, different experience, and the whole process of the checkout is different, and it will also take more time. Plus, Etsy probably has some revenue they get from each sale, so it makes sense that we kind of keep that for ourselves. But in this way, we can still kind of use them, or even maybe some small percentage of people will kind of buy there. But Etsy as a brand kind of signals to any visitor that is on this page that the product is also handmade. Probably because Etsy is like an art marketplace for artists. So we're kind of using those signals for our own. Okay. Pricing, let's check. Need to be quite clear here, but let's check the lowest one from 14.95. Okay, let's just use this. Attach it like this. Okay. And make this bigger. And add the name from. So now it will be a lot clearer. It will be a lot clearer how much this, let's say, costs. If we would have any special offers, we could always kind of have this one crossed out and then the sales price here and add the save, I don't know, 10% badge. But I think this section could still be quite improved, so it's a bit clearer what sizes they're available and so on. But I think it will be nicer when we do this here as well. ships within 48 hours. Okay, we can add that one later. Like this. So we have the gallery section here. This is the information that we can use to create here, but I currently don't have the badge or the photos, so we'll need to kind of skip this one for a bit. But usually you have a product on white or show it in an environment. Then the second image gallery would have a lifestyle photo or someone using it, or show the product, and then add some key benefits with icons, so customizable pencil icon, durable hammer icon. So you can actually add more, I would say, signals or content to the gallery. It makes more sense than just showing the product. Lifestyle photo, we can also add like the ratings here, so social proof, maybe even a testimonial or a review. Then we have the product usage again, maybe preparation steps, so 1 to 3 steps. May not need to have this, but yeah, maybe not even this, because I don't think it's needed here. Or we need to rewrite it a bit. Then product stats, so 1 stamp is unlimited impressions. So because we can reuse that stamp, so okay. Next section will be accordion content. So e-commerce stores have quite a bit of information to kind of keep the customer safe, and we want to kind of show that information somewhere around the CTA, the price, and so on, because that's the kind of the spot where they do decide if they want to move forward or not. One of these is shipping details. No one wants to kind of really wait for a long time, so they get this shipped. Maybe some people also buy as a gift. They need it faster or need it to arrive. If not, they will maybe choose a different gift. So we need to be quite clear here. Shipping details, one of them. But we need to add right here a bit more information. So it's usually more condensed information than we have on the shipping details or shipping info page, but we can also kind of have a read more link here. Just if they're not satisfied with this information and really want more, or looking for something else, we need to kind of make it easier for them to be able to find it. Because this information could be longer, could be shorter. It's good to have these in accordions, which will be closed, but the order here is quite important. So we first talk about the product, maybe the material quality, then the shipping, then last the policy. It's also good practice to add the last one always to be FAQ, but this is actually a button that kind of scrolls you to the bottom of the page where the FAQ is. So we'll use it a bit differently. Like this. Just close it up together. We have something better. We could still improve here, maybe add some other things, but at this stage I think it's really good. We could improve the offer. Just thought about it, because we have the wooden handle. The wood handle is free, so what we can do is use that as an incentive. Like this. There we go. So now we improved the offer, because now we offer something more for the same price. We didn't change anything. They can have. We can always have like an optional text here as well. But if we can say free one handle if they can remove it or not. So it's just their kind of choice. We won't lose anything, whatever they choose to make. Or okay, like this. I usually really like to add this section in a background, as if we have later images that maybe some of them will be on white, they will pop out more. Can also add a bit of a border here. 20. This one is full, so this one's usually selected. So I'll use this. So like this. This section here would be really good to have some badges, in the sense of icon plus some name. One could be made in USA. Other would be and crafted quality wood, or local, or maybe quality plus natural wood, because some of these stamps do come in plastic or some other materials, and I think it's a good benefit if we can say ours is natural wood. And natural usually signals quality as well. You can always change it up as well, but it depends on the product. So let's find some quick icons here. So 3. Then we won't have the flag, but let's use this one. I would actually use the flag in a circle, but I don't have that one now because we need to custom-made it. Craft or hand. Okay, and let's use the one with the heart. So heart hand, yeah. So it's not just handcrafted, but we can say with love. Okay. Add them here. Now I really want to improve the copy for these. 4. Maybe a bit too much. Let's see what happens. So, with love. This and this. Now let's use this here and ask ChatGPT to rewrite these. Okay. Please rewrite these to be short, clear, and clear benefits for us. Give me 5 more examples of what benefits should could be used to increase trust. Let's add benefits or futures. Now we need to edit context. Here is some product info for context. Okay, and then just let's reuse this. Just paste it in. Handcrafted with care is better than love. Okay. Great. We have improved that premium wood quality. Okay. Like it more than natural. Made in USA stays the same. We can add more here. So eco-friendly, precision engraving. We don't have engraving, I think. Customizable, fast shipping. We can add that one. Quick delivery. Delivery. Let's add the truck one. Truck. Or let's add a plane. This one is flying. So here's an example of how we can actually improve the same message but make it stronger. So if we have, for example, quick delivery, let's add 2. So we have 2 benefits here. Just hide the second one just to show you. So, you know, it's a truck, quick delivery truck, signals, delivery truck. So it's a good icon to use. Now, if it's quick delivery, we don't really see the quickness here. So there's a couple of things we can do. First is to go in and make the truck faster, as in make it move, make it look like it moves. Okay. Maybe like this. Or without, maybe without. Maybe without, but let's add a bit shorter. Okay. Okay, now the truck looks like it actually moves. Let's just add these a bit differently. And this, make it short on one side. There. So now it looks like a fast truck. Let's just compare the one without. Okay. So this one would be, this one looks delivery, normal delivery. Even if you say quick, it doesn't look like that. This one looks and reads quick delivery. Now, if you even want to improve it further, we could use either keep the quick or improve it and make it fast. And do the same with the plain. So same message, we just kind of make a straight signal stronger. These need to be realistic, but I think 4 to 6 days is kind of quick. We're not Amazon, so it kind of works better to add this one. So let's just go for it. We can still maybe say quick, so we don't really over deliver. But if we keep the plane there, it will still feel like it will be faster than a truck going throughout USA. That feels it will take a bit longer. So let's use this one. Okay, so now we have 4. And I think if we do it like this, 8. Okay. Just group these. And then let's put the strokes back or not. Just fix this one. Let's see what happens with the plane. Okay, it's a bit too much. So let's be consistent and add all of these back to 2. Okay, better. Just align them. We have 4 nice benefits here. Now we can do, because we have still a bit of space, although this will be closed. So when we close it, this one will be here, so it's good. If the accordion section is longer or the text longer, there's a big gap here, you can always add a short testimonial as well. Works very well as well. Okay. Let's move to the next thing. Is why choose us. I think we already have that section. Repeat it here. Or we could make it a bit differently. Let's add first social proof. We had it, I think, here with the homepage text. It was a nice line. Okay. So we have the number of customers. Okay. And let's get ChatGPT's help. Let's say we really have the session open, so I have can you please finish it? Few options. Be emotional. Or yeah, let's try emotional and see what happens. Okay. Bring the creative versions to life. Not everyone uses these terms for creativity, so impression count. I think this one's stronger. I think this one's even stronger, so personal touch. I think that's the main thing of stamps. Leave a lasting mark. Okay. Tonality is, I think this one's the strongest, so let's use this one. Then we'll do this, this, and this. So we now have like a nice tagline. Could use secondary colors maybe for social proof, just to make it stand out a bit. We can also use it here as well. Bring a bit more, I would say, depth to the social proof. Let's add free testimonials here. Let's change the color from yellow to the orange one. Just so we don't have too much, but this needs to feel a bit more, let's say, brandable. Yeah, it works really well. Let's change the colors on these ones as well. Choose the secondary color. So now we're already kind of improving the structure, the hierarchy, and everything. So it will work better. We could make these buttons now just check. We could maybe make these buttons stand out more. So the primary, we use quite a bit of blue, and while this stands out, we can actually do a test, like an attention test, to just see what happens for this section. I use sometimes these AI a generation, so e-commerce. Just log into Facebook. So Attention Insights is an AI tool that mimics the eye tracking. Mimics the eye tracking. Okay, this will work now. So it generates maybe 90% accurate. Like an attention map. Okay, it found the CTA here, so it's 3.5%. Let's add it to the frame. Now, if we change this color to a different one and do it again, so the button, the orange button, because we don't have much orange anywhere else, will stand out more. Even if you remove this one, it should stand out more, even if it says 2.6, which is interesting. The orange button will stand out more. Some people said that the button should be opposite color. Yes, but usually it's more the contrast. So the black button should be. Let's try what happens if it's black. I don't really trust these tools 100% because they're still AI, but based on the A/B testing and everything I did before, the orange ones should perform better. Because the visibility is increased. Can't even find it now, so I think we can leave it. Okay. So the text also shows here now that the headline is the most prominent, and then it goes down to the button. We could probably improve it if we increase the size as well of the text, but I think for this example it should be okay. If we change it here, so the only element here is the button now, so we can do another test. It's maybe a bit more realistic, is to add an effect of background blur and increase this, so we can see the spots now where it's blurred, and you can see that the button and the Etsy logo stand out the most. So this is another, I would say, without the AI test, you can do it even if you squint your eyes. So it's a quick test to kind of check. So let's remove these buttons. The original, let's change these buttons. The original already had these, which was good. So we can use this as well. Increase, okay, and this one as well. So to stand out a bit more, we can update the yellow to the primary color just so we don't have too much of colors around. And these as well. So it will be a bit more consistent. Okay. So we added social proof. Let's say special moments as well. Just so it's a bit nice. Like this. Okay. There will be now an AIDA block. Create and impress. Let's do this. Make every impression count. So AIDA is a bit of a different copy, so it goes to attention. I think it's insights, desire, and action. So it's different from the past problem agitation solution. This. This and this. Just a small CTA. We could extend this. Next ChatGPT to extend this, copy, paste, invest copywriting, and post using AIDA. As an expert copywriter. Okay. Attention, interest. Okay. Create and impress. Let's use this as a headline. Subheadline. This would be better copy now. Desire. And action. We'll also design these to be more, let's say, engaging. Okay. Add it here. Let's add some this, and we'll add an image later here as well. Next thing is okay, I found a social proof one that you wrote earlier, but it should be okay. Usually it's also good to add the brand name here, so moments with stamps and sounds, for example. Okay, better. Just so it's in 3 lines, so it's not too big. And we have to choose also rather how it works sections. Easy steps. Upload this line. Just copy this and then say 3 easy steps. And let's add a number. I'll add images here as well. So each step will have its own image. Right, step 1. White. 12, 0. Line number 3. And a short description. So it will be really clear that the process is simple, it's easy, so fast. Even someone that's maybe not too technical will be able to do it. Step 3. Just copy these. Okay. Stamp and smile. Yes. We'll later use Midjourney to create all the images for all these sections. It will probably be a separate video. Okay. So we want to talk a bit of social proof, big social proof, and then a bit about the problem or the about the product, then the steps how to use it. Then we can actually finish up with why choose us. But I want to create another section, which we don't have here, based on the homepage copy and the product copy. Let's do another one based on the given copy. We'll go down and say copy as an expert copywriter. Write us versus them section where we have pros versus cons of us versus others. Let's say us has all the pros and others has all cons. Give me 10 lines. Section we have with benefits or futures. So it's a bit of a harder thing to do. But you already have nice examples here. You only use the ones for the pros that are actually for your brand. So if they don't fit, you're actually lying a bit. So especially because ChatGPT thought of these, but ChatGPT could help with the general ones and you just remove them. Need to jump up for a bit. Okay, so now we have the us versus them text and just copy it here. I'll just copy it here. Okay. Can use these ones as headings. Then make them black. Let's do base size. And I also want to have a check icon. Okay. And the other one, the other side will have a cross icon. So not. This one. And this one will be red. Let's add text as well. Let's add 2 boxes. So it's really clear which side is which. Right side is the negative one. And left side is the positive one. Let's just copy these things and let's see which makes sense. This one's not related to us. High quality materials we can add. And subpar quality. Could explain a bit more, but not sure. In this case, I think it'd be just good to have a as short as possible. The website's already quite long, so let's try and save some time. Comprehensive support. Superior ink options, yeah. Satisfaction guarantee. No satisfaction guarantee. Community trust is also a good one. I always ask the GPT to create more, and then it's easier to kind of cherry pick or delete instead of thinking about new ones. Innovative craftsmanship, because making these did kind of evolve over time. So others. It's at H3. Black. And here I'll probably use just the logo. So it's clear. Like this. Smaller. Now we need the verses. Let's add it like this. So it's clear that we are actually comparing these two. And put it in the middle between the logos. So it can be smaller. Okay. Can add a bit more here. There we go. And now for the headline. Section name. The clear choice. Superior stems, so us versus them, or the rest. Us versus them, so we are clear. Rather clear. Okay. And we also have positive in all color, so we kind of connect with that, and negative is others. So maybe make this a bit bigger. There we go. And this one as well. There we go. So again, this also should provide a bit of context to the customer. It's always good to have this true. And this one also you still need to be a bit fair to do it. So you need a bit more time to kind of sort this, make it right. Then we'll repeat this section. Actually want to have this section now like this. Change this color to the primary. We'll also add another button saying view all reviews. Let's add a bit of separation at the top and bottom. Like this. So we have these borders. There we go. This will be the embed. Okay. And that should be it. There's always there's always options to improve this, but I think it's a really strong start, a really strong, I would say, baseline to create or get your first sales. I want to make this guarantee a bit bigger, make it stand out a bit more. There you go. And let's add just a bit of border around it. Okay. Next thing is images. Now, once we add images, everything will actually transform, and impact of all the design and everything will be increased as well. So it will be more emotional, especially because we want to add people with as products. So the context will be clearer, and it will definitely be much more engaging.